everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and we are going on with the month of December. Can you believe it? We're at the end of the year, the 12th month reading of guidance, and Archangel Haniel is with us for the month of December, and I've just drawn a little picture of her for you guys. Hopefully you can see. That's cute. And the heart, because the heart's there obviously because Haniel does work with us on our heart chakra area and opening ourselves up to love and release and all of these kinds of things, which I'm going to go over with you. And I really am thankful for each and every one of you guys for following me and being here on this journey. And I just feel like, you know, this is my life and this is what I do every 24/7, and I love to be able to share whatever it is that I know with each one of you. So I'm very grateful for you guys listening, and I hope to see you as I'm traveling this year in Perth. I'm going to next week, so there's a seminar in Perth, and then I'll be in Melbourne again, and Sydney as well, and over to Brisbane. So I'm going to be very busy over the next few months. But there won't be any readings available from my website from the 19th of December for a couple of weeks. I do need to recharge and take a couple of weeks off, and there'll be some different readings and things available for next year. But most of them will be MP3 readings because I need to be writing courses and writing more articles on my website, and I can't do it all at once. So anyway, we'll see what happens for next year. I'll try to make them interesting for you all. So let's go. I've got my big worksheet in front of me. So if you just see me glancing down, it's because I've got all this information in front of me that I've written up this morning. And as I said, we are working with Archangel Haniel, who is one of the angels of love as well. And she is known as a protector angel. So she works with Archangel Michael and his legion of protection angels. So there's so many of them. She works with the moon energy. So this month it will be important to pay attention to the new moons and all the cycles and the full moons as well. And you can speak with Haniel and just open up your heart to her about issues that are on your mind. She's very good at healing within the body, especially this heart space area, because your heart space is where your soul resides. You know, it's like the seat of your soul. So if we think about it that way, when we're living in our heart space and not in our head, everything is nice and peaceful and easy. So it's a way of bringing our awareness back down to our heart area and allowing some healing to unfold there as well. She works with, she's also in tune with Venus, the planet Venus, which as we know is also about love, and Friday. So she oversees the day Friday, which is today. So I'm very happy to have her with us as we go through this beautiful reading today. So some of the key points for the month of December are relationships, love, friendships, children, reconciliation, fairness, support, recharging, and moving forward. So relationships in our lives have been chopping and changing, and you know, things are filtering out now. So you know, we're getting rid of those things that we don't need, and that sometimes includes people that we don't need, because as we are raising our vibrations, you know, we're shining brightly, and a lot of people don't like that. You know, they go into those lower levels of jealousy or envy and all of those kinds of things, and that's okay. That's their lesson to learn, and perhaps one day they come back when they've gone through the work and they're like, you know what, I've really missed you in my life and I'm sorry that I did all that to you. So relationships are changing, and all we need to do is focus on our integrity and having peace within our heart. Love as well. A lot of people are always looking for love and they forget that about themselves. So if you don't love and care for yourself, how are you going to get somebody else to love and care for you? I don't know if you've been in relationships before where one partner's always putting themselves down, or friendships where one person's always putting themselves down, and you always feel like you have to lift all the time and there's no energy left for yourself. So we have to work out what our ideals are about love, what we really want to have as a loving relationship, and whether we care enough about ourselves to allow that to unfold in the right timing. Friendships, again, there's new people coming into your life, new people, and a lot of old people that are fading away, but also some of the older people that are coming back. So trust yourself. You know, friendships should always make you feel happy. It shouldn't be a chore. You shouldn't feel totally drained of energy after you've been with someone. You actually should feel uplifted, you know, when you're with someone, and happy. And, you know, you should have had fun with them. And, you know, not just sitting there listening to all their problems, and by the time you leave, you're totally overwhelmed. So let's look out for our friendships, and, you know, we don't have to say anything. We just need to move our energy away if it's not right for us. Children as well. A lot of children are really starting to awaken, and they're using natural remedies. Parents are using natural remedies on their children. I know a lot of parents are using essential oils now with their children, with things like asthma and sleeplessness, even things like autism, you know, and just physical disabilities. They're using the natural essential oils with them and making up some different recipes for them. And the kids are saying, look, don't worry about the medication, I just want to take that. They just know what these real natural therapies are. And aromatherapy and all those kinds of things, like whenever we smell something, the aroma of something, it takes us back in memory. And, you know, it takes us back in time, and it helps our bodies to heal. So children are going to be needing healing in natural ways, but you also may have this influx of children in your life, or, you know, other people have got a lot of children around them and you happen to be involved. But whatever way it is, children are there, and your own children are very loved and supported, whether they are here on earth or not anymore. Please know that they are loved and supported and always with you. Okay, reconciliation. So again, talking about reconciling problems with other people, perhaps there's been long-standing issues that needed to be resolved. These are all going to come to a climax and, you know, be done with. And a lot of misunderstandings and things are also going to be cleared up. So we look for that, and we look for the fairness. This is the other point. You know, having fairness with yourself, with your time, with what you're doing. Do what you feel is fair, what you would expect in return. Like if you're going to go and do a whole lot of things for somebody else, only do what you feel is fair, you know, because if you go out there and you think to yourself, I've done this, and many thousands of things for the person, then, and they don't, you know, respond to that or don't return anything, then there's this level of resentment that you have. So only do what you want to do for somebody else. And don't feel pressured into doing all these extra activities and things for other people if you know that you're not going to really receive the same kind of treatment in return. So this fairness needs to be there. Support. We need to remember that we are supported. We're always part of Source, and people call Source God. I call it Source because it is just an endless supply of love. It's an endless supply of energy, and we are part of that. We have always been part of that, whether we're on the other side in the spirit realm or where we are now in this physical reality. You know, we are always supported. We are always part of Source energy, and the idea is that we need to remember that. Start, you know, remembering who we really are and acting on it. Doesn't mean that we have to think we're greater than anybody else. We just got to remember that we are loved in every single way, shape and form. And this support will start to form around you, and you'll be able to feel it more clearly if we actually believe that it's there. Okay, recharging. So as I was saying, we've had a month of really resting. You know, November has just been wiping everybody off of their feet. People have been sleeping all day and, you know, going to bed early and still sleeping through and taking naps in the afternoon. We've needed to do that. We really have needed to do that. And I'll let Haniel explain more about that in her message to us all. But, you know, we've just needed it, and it's all going to stop soon. We're going to start feeling more normal. But we have to remember, whenever we are feeling tired, that we just need to listen to that, because it's going to give us more energy if we do rest. If we fight it and fight it and fight it, then, you know, we're just going to be absolutely, you know, eyes hanging out of our head, exhausted. So listen to it. It's there for a reason. It doesn't mean there's something bad happening. It's just there for a reason, so that you can recharge. And the last little key point is to keep moving forward. Okay, so some people go 2 steps forward and 3 steps backwards, and then they come forward again and go back, you know, not believing in themselves, or having little doubts crop up, or worrying about 1,000 things. And, you know, we have to see everything as an easy thing for us to do. We have to believe that we are qualified in everything that we do, you know, and it's normal to get nervous sometimes if you're about to step into something that you haven't done before. And, you know, it's normal to feel that way, but don't doubt yourself, okay? Just say, this is normal for me to feel this way, but once I get going, everything will be fine. And, you know, just see things as running smoothly, going easily. Everyone will enjoy themselves. You know, everyone will become enlightened by your presence, or whatever it is. Just see it as easy and keep moving forward, because you're ready for the next turn of events now. We're all ready for everything to begin. And, you know, we've had enough of this year now, where we've been doing so much work on ourselves. Releasing, letting go, healing, releasing, letting go, healing, changing, growing, lessons, and all these things we've been doing. And I mean, we do that throughout the years anyway, but this year seemed to be quite a heavy energy for each and every one of us, as we sifted through all of the things that we needed to, and really start to become who we want to be, and, you know, live that life more. So gemstones that you can use to connect with either Haniel, or bringing in the energies for the month of December. So you might be a person that does a lot of readings, and it's nice to have these crystals out for the month. So ruby, agate, amethyst, garnet, auralite 23, lavender or rose quartz, or clear quartz are your go-to crystals for this month. And the incense you can use is lavender or nag champa. So you might want to sit with Haniel, light some incense, light a candle or two, rub some essential oils on yourself, and really get into the mode of change. Or for essential oils, you can use lavender, ylang ylang, geranium, or patchouli. And these are just what I intuitively feel for the month. You know, they're not set. So if you feel that you're guided to lemon or something, go for it. You know, just whatever you feel is right for you. Okay, so now we're getting on to the star signs, and then I will do the message from Haniel for us all. So the fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, we are governed by Archangel Michael, and the planet is the sun. And our color for this month is purple. So that's our healing color. When we wear purple, or we see purple, we know it's a calling to do that healing with ourselves. The lucky number is 2. And the message is, do what you can. You need to know that your children and family are loved and cared for, whether they are here or in heaven. Do what you can to have peace and forgiveness within your heart. There are no real mistakes in life. Everything is always how it needs to be for growth. So those people who are feeling guilty because they can't be with their children over the Christmas period, or have been separated for quite a long time, or have been treated very, very unfairly by the legal system and all of those kinds of things, or you're really, really missing your child because it's coming towards, Christmas, where you would be imagining your child at Christmas with you, and it's a very, very heavy feeling. Please understand that there are going to be messages for you guys, and there's going to be inspiration and hope and support for you, and that your child loves you no matter what they might be saying at the moment, no matter how naughty they might be acting out or whatever. Your child always loves you. You're their parent, and you are always connected, and they are the only part of you that is walking around, right? They've got a part of you inside of them. There's nobody else that has that. Only they do. So please remember that bond and all the love that you've been trying to show them, and you've been trying to get them to understand, and all of those things, one day the jar will just open and all that love will flow out, and they will realize. So please just be patient, but understand that you're loved no matter what. So do what you can is the motto for this month. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Archangel Gabriel oversees the water signs, and it is generally a lot to do with emotion as well. The color blue, that could also be your throat chakra that needs a little bit of work. That's your healing color. And your lucky number is 4. And the message is trust and go with the flow. You need to do a little more studying and researching before you can move forward. You do need to make decisions, but only when it feels completely right to you. As you trust yourself, you raise your vibrations above the worry and let go of outcomes, okay? So there may be something in your life at the moment where you're just unsure of it. You know, you're not quite sure whether to take that next step, or you're needing to make a decision and you don't know what to do. And while you're feeling unsure of yourself, it's never a good move to go forward, like quickly move forward, you know. Wait until you feel completely sure in what you're doing, or ask for advice, do some research, do some study until you feel completely calm within yourself to move to the next level. So let go of all the outcomes that you have. Like, if I do this, this will happen. If I do that, that will happen. You know, let go of all that and instead say to yourself, no, the right thing for me will take place. The right thing for me to take place. And it will be an easy transition. Okay, so for the air signs, Raphael, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And your lucky color is yellow. Sorry, your lucky number is 2 and your healing color is yellow. So working in the solar plexus area. And the message for you is new beginnings. As with any beginning, there is always an ending, and this you have been releasing in November. New directions and energy are yours, but don't doubt yourself or your abilities as you move into the new. You are ready and qualified to take the next step. And this goes along with what I'm saying before. Don't hold yourself back because of your own fears and insecurities, or you might think this will go wrong or that. You'll get yourself worked up, and you'll never move forward with anything. That'll always be the way that you procrastinate your way out of stuff, is by saying, I'm not ready, it's not right, la la la, and procrastinate. And yet you're wanting things to change, and you're wanting abundance, and you're wanting new things in your life, but you're not willing to take that step into the unknown. Try not to, you know, control everything. Just remember that you are qualified to take the next step in life. This is what we've been working for all year. So it's time for us to really start doing things new now. Okay, the earth signs, Archangel Uriel, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Your lucky number is 1 and your healing color is green. So that's the heart chakra. And connect with nature. Animals are naturally drawn to you, and you are able to sense deeply the feelings of them. And this can grow if you let it. Nature and the environment hold many answers to your questions if you take the time to hear and feel it. Whenever you are feeling low, step outside into nature or with animals to feel alive, refreshed, and ready for new things. So the secret to everything changing for you and you receiving a lot of information is being outside. Working with animals as well. There are a lot of you who are naturally sensing what the animals are saying to you. You can tell what they want. You know, you can tell if they're hurting. You also might see those big trucks when they're taking a whole lot of sheep along, and you might be feeling the deep sadness that is in that truck. I mean, I know I do. Sometimes I have to pull over, especially if there's 2 in a row. And I'm like, oh, well, it's just about to knock me out. Like, I can just feel it, and I'm trying to tell all these animals, it's okay, you're going home. And I'm just, you know, my heart is breaking for what the fear that they are feeling. By the way, that fear is going into that meat. Anyway, sorry, I just have to take a second. Alright, so you're connecting with the animals and you are totally sensitive. And I mean, we all are. Okay, we're sensitive to different things, but especially animals and nature will help you to revive and help you to recharge all of your you know, energy, and make you feel like you are understanding what's going on and you are able to move forward. We all need to be moving forward now. No more going backwards and hiding away from the world. Okay, let it all hang out, people. All right, so here we go. The message from Haniel. I hope I can read it. Sometimes someone's mentioned something about me blinking or whatever on my camera. I'm looking directly out a window with the sun coming in on my face. So try that. See how often, film yourself looking outside of a window and see if you're able to stare or not. Because I'm sorry about that. I'm just not even thinking about it. I'm just reading and doing things. So if I blink, I'm sorry. All right, here's the message from Haniel. Dear ones, it's time now for a new year. Yes, it is only December in your timing, but you can choose to see it as a beginning if you wish. All of you are exhausted and have been concerned about your feeling this way. But it has been needed. You all have needed to take naps, sleep longer, and move slowly through the day to revive your entire physical, astral, and auric bodies, and receive new information and restructuring of your cells. How cool is that? This has been so you can each be more in alignment with your true soul path, and remember in more detail who you truly are. Parallel dimensions have been crossing over also. So you may have had dreams in which you can see yourself in totally different surroundings. Keep trusting that all is well and you each are moving into lighter bodies. Food and tastes will change as well to accommodate. Weight issues will be resolved, but you must drink water, rest, and follow your intuition. Always. Just because you have been low in energy does not mean something negative is happening. That's what I was just saying too. Start to really trust the process this month and see the difference that this makes. Blessings to all. I am Haniel. Okay. So, we know it's only December, but we can start a new year right now. We can start a new us, a new way of living, a new way of being, and opening up to all the potentials that are out there. Yes, you're going to have times in your life when you're nervous. Yes, you're going to be unsure sometimes. Yes, you're not going to be feeling well sometimes. You're going to be overtired and all those kinds of things. You are never punished. The only person that ever tells you off is you. You're not punished by God. I don't care what anybody says. Source is all about unconditional love. That is it. All about unconditional love and us needing to have that unconditional love. And you know that the only people that show us unconditional love all the time are our animals. Yes, you come across some nasty animals. I'm talking about our domestic animals. They are there to show us unconditional love. They don't care what we look like in the morning. They don't care whether we've got a hangover or something going on in our life. They are always there wagging their tail or curled up next to us, showing their healing and loving support. And this is coming directly from Source into our homes. There are reminders everywhere of the beauty of love, and it doesn't mean an egotistical love. And when I say loving yourself and all that kind of thing, it doesn't mean thinking that you're better than everybody else. It just means appreciating who you are, you know, appreciating where you've come from and knowing that anything at all is possible. So we've had this upgrade going on in our systems, you know, like our cells have been upgrading. We've had weird dreams, and I've had so many dreams, especially over this last week, where I've seen myself, I've seen my family, but we're in totally different surroundings and we all look just a little bit different. And even in one dream, my grandmother was still with us, you know, and it felt like what was said here, it felt like it was a parallel life. It was something that was going on, and we've just been getting snippets of that, like a crossover happening to us. So write down write down things that have been taking place. Write down your feelings every day. You know, do you feel like you're hitting a brick wall? Do you feel like you can't function? So do all of us. You'll pretty much find out that just about everybody is in the same boat. A lot of people are seeing it as a negative and going down that road and whatever it is that they do. And other people are seeing it as, okay, I'm just going to go with this for the moment and do what I can. Yes, I might get frustrated every now and then, but I'm going to pull myself back into alignment. You know, we don't have to be perfect when we're spiritual. That's the whole beauty of it. We don't have to be perfect at all. We need to just be unique. You know, be who we are, be ourselves. be honest with ourselves and other people, you know, be who we are, you know, be divine, because that's what we are. And that's why I have my name, BDevine. It is my name, but it's a catchphrase as well, you know. It's a way of being. It's just fantastic. And it doesn't mean that, you know, that you hear some people and they say that they are, you know, the one, or they're the ones that are the most connected, or, you know, you need to pay them $1,000 to sit with them for 5 minutes, you know, and all that kind of stuff, and they'll remove all these things from you. No, we just need to learn how to do things ourselves. We need to learn how to trust ourselves, to protect ourselves, to do exercises, to meditate as often as we can. You know, we can have fun, you know, enjoy yourself and have fun, and let your hair down and whatever it is that you want to do, but always going back to who you really are and where you really want to be, and trusting that we are supported 100% as we live a life of joy. You know, as we live a life of happiness, we're always living how Source intended, you know, and how we intended before we came here and got bogged down with all the energy of Earth and all the restrictions of Earth. We just need to remember that when we are unlimited beings and totally blessed in every single way, and things can change for you. The more you think that way, the more things will start to change for you. And it causes this beautiful ripple effect to not only in your own life, but other people are going to be asking you, how do you do that? How are you like that? You know, why do you do this and this, that, and the other? And you can just teach and show them through the way that you are. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the message for the month of December, and I will do my best to still be with you over the couple of weeks that I'm having time off. I'm hoping to just do anything that I can to keep in connection, but as I said, there won't be any readings, so my mind won't be going 1,000 miles a minute trying to keep up with you all, because it's just been a crazy year, not just for all you guys, but for me too. And so I'm trying to recuperate now and get ready for whatever 2015 is going to hold. So thank you all for being with me, and I am going to be making some other videos as well, and let's just see what happens. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I should see you before Christmas, of course, but I want you to all enjoy yourself this year, whatever it is that Christmas means to you, or this time of year means to you. Always maintain that level of gratefulness for all the things in your life. We never know when something is just around the corner about to change our life forever. So let's just appreciate every little thing that we have and the time that we have together on Earth. Okay, until the next video, please check out my links below, and I'll catch you guys on Facebook or Instagram or wherever, and it's goodbye for now. Bye everyone.